3 miracles, Susanna.
I am deaf, but I don't want you to feel sorry for me. I feel sorry for you. Attention Toastmasters, Mr. Toastmasters, and fellow guests. Have you ever been talking to your friend and you had a friend that just kept on talking and talking and talking? Didn't you wish you had the ability to just turn them off? What if I told you that I can do something that you can't? It is my amazing cochlear implant remote control. In other words, I have the ability to just shut off my hearing. Didn't you ever wish you could get a good night's sleep and not hear your significant other snoring? Well, I always get a good night's slumber, and that is heaven. Do you wonder what this amazing ability is that I have? It has to do with miracles. And today I am going to share several of those miracles with you. We all know that miracles of speech is tragic. Mine begins with being born with profound deafness. In other words, I can hear just a little in both ears. Luckily for me, hearing aids were a part of my life. Hearing aids enabled me to be hard of hearing in a hearing world. Hearing aids are the first miracle. Don't you appreciate the little things in your life that make life a little easier? Well, that's what the hearing aids did for me. It also helps to have really, really great parents. My parents were awesome. They provided me with lots of support, encouragement, and lots of love as I graduated from college and began a successful career. My parents are the second miracle. I look back at the way they raised me with wonderment. It was not an easy job. They never ever complained. They made it seem so easy. It was to them that I turned to when I encountered the worst day of my life. It began just like any other day. I was going through the motions at work when all of a sudden I could no longer hear. I mean, this, nada, absolutely nothing. Is this what it's truly like to be completely deaf? I just realized I needed a miracle. There was only one place to go, and I was to tell Mom and Dad. As I was driving to their home, all kinds of thoughts were going through my head. It was like a movie wheel spinning wildly out of control. How was I going to hear my nephew say, "Aunt Susanna, I love you"? How am I going to hear the horse show announcer call the class as I competed in the ever-competitive world of showboat? How am I going to hear those Houston drivers honk their horn at me for no real reason? As I told my parents what happened, we decided to go to the audiologist the next day. As I went into the booth, it was cold, steel, and shiny. As he shut that door, all kinds of thoughts were going through my mind. Deep in my heart, I knew what he was going to tell me. As he opened the door, "Well, you suffered sudden deafness. How am I going to live my life?" Cochlear implants. Cochlear implants are not a decision to be taken lightly. It was not like shopping at Best Buy, where you could return the TV the next day. If you didn't like it, cochlear implants are permanently embedded inside of my head. All sales are fine. I decided to go for it. What do I have to lose? 6 long months later, I finally became activated. I was going to hear. But it didn't happen. It's not like turning on and off switch. All I heard was noise. What to do? I began a series of listening exercises with my parents. They often had their hands over their mouths as they started with simple words and graduated to sentences. It took lots of patience, persistence, and perseverance to make it happen. Finally, I heard the distinctive tick-tock of the manual clock far away. Surround sound was glorious. But then I thought to myself, how is this going to affect my dating life? But cochlear implants did just the opposite. Guys love gadgets. And I am part gadgeted. Cochlear implants are my third miracle, and they are the best miracle that ever happened to me. We all can agree that miracles are hard. I shared and lived through my personal struggle, loss of hearing. Perhaps you lived through divorce, death of a loved one, loss of a child. It takes hard work, determination, and faith. But miracles really do happen, especially when you surround yourself with people who believe in you and your miracles. Go out there and be a miracle, Mr. Toastmaster.